Hell broke Lucy. I'm going to tell y'all why I'm an atheist and a humanist. Nobody made me an atheist. There's no path to follow. Key to being an atheist is to quit following paths. I had a brother and a sister. I noticed. My brother was a year younger than me, year and 4 days. We're called Irish twins. He was my best friend. He died in 2002. And I still miss him. Bad. My sister died in 2006 and I still miss her. Bad. They weren't supposed to die yet. My grandfather died in the late 80s. Mid 80s. I don't miss him. I loved him very much, but I don't miss him. It's time for people to die. It's natural. It's just the way it is. I enjoy my memories of my grandfather, the things he taught me, but I don't grieve him. Didn't grieve him at his funeral. Belief makes people grieve. When 90-year-old people die, they still grieve. What's to grieve? 90's a good year. I know a lot of old people that ain't afraid of dying. They're ready. Chill out. Man wrote a book that's a weapon of control. It's called a Bible. There's nothing logical in that book. There's nothing rational, reasonable. It's full of one lie and contradiction right after the other. It's a tool of threat and fear. And the promise isn't even worth living for. An eternity of nothingness. An eternity of nothingness. Of just existence in space. Whew, that's a dreadful thought. That book has been used to push greed to the top of control of the world. This greed kills unnecessarily. There's parents somewhere right now losing their child unnecessarily due to lack of health care or to a stupid ass war in Afghanistan. And all of the rotten motherfuckers that got there through religion in this country. I'm a humanist. I have no tolerance and I have pure hatred for anything that goes against nature. The natural human process of living out a full life. There's still going to be tragedy. We got diseases that come up out of nature. We got cancer. The money that we spend on war and the money that the churches have banked could fund science for the next, who the hell knows how long. Most people don't even realize how many of their everyday products come from rejected ideas from NASA. From space explorations, the things they, just simple things like super glue, I think was one of them. Dental floss. They're just byproducts of learning and learning and learning. These things are stumbled upon accidentally in the process of getting somewhere. If we took the war budget and emptied the bank, there's not one goddamn reason under the sun that any church needs a bank account other than to pay its utility bills and the preacher a livable wage. Not one. And using the Bible says there's not one reason for 1 penny to be in any church. Vatican's worth $1 trillion in artwork and cash combined. Joel Osteen, $50 million. All of this hinders humanity, the natural process of learning and rational thought, so that we can live out this life and make it longer. And if we can remove religion in time and get an adaptation on this climate change that's happening, the next generations will be looking at 150-year lifespans. Because the one thing none of us know. Somebody close to me said, you know, where's the mystery in your life, Steve? You want to answer to everything. Oh, there's a mystery. Nobody knows what the fuck happens when you die. That's the mystery. The religious are the ones that can't live with the fucking mystery. They have to make up a goddamn lie to put themselves to sleep at night. No, I'm fine with the mystery. Whatever happens has already happened to 101 billion people. I'm good with it. There are so many mysteries out here to be discovered, and so much that you can learn. You can learn facts and facts and facts and facts, and there's still plenty of mysteries. I'm a humanist. And when you tell me that I hate evil, I plead guilty. I hate bigotry. I hate intentional ignorance. I hate it. This is hate speech. I have strong hate speech toward intentional ignorance that makes people die young. Dying young is the grief we can do away with. We can do away with a lot of it. Dying gives us the sadness that makes life beautiful, that makes you paint, makes you make pretty songs, makes you write poetry and stories. Life needs sadness, but life needs to be lived. And our life will never be lived. Humanity across the board's life will never be lived to our fullest. Like you take a squirrel, a dove. They will live their life to their fullest unless some asshole uses them for target practice. Us humans, we're so smart. Yeah, we're so smart that most of us don't get to live our life to the fullest because of religion. I say boldly and without any doubt, one shadow of doubt, that religion is the greatest enemy to all goodness on this planet. Greed is right there with it. And that's why I'm an atheist and a humanist.